Where are you? It was there a moment ago. What? Am I to the side? No. I just decided that my model wasn't going to load suddenly. I've literally tested. Is the background in front of things? No, the background is... No. What is going on? Well, I'm just gonna hit reset. I don't know what just happened. Okay, on my end, it was, I don't know. Was I just seeing a different OBS that was opened? And hadn't loaded. I don't know what was going on. Also, this isn't supposed to be open. Yeah, the scuff. What did stream look like this whole time? Was something going wrong? Was that, yes, I was on the starting soon screen. I'm just checking back to see what happened there. Okay, yeah, it did, but it glitched out for a moment. I don't know. It suddenly fixed as soon as I ended the stream and clicked start stream again. It fixed it. It just decided to glitch out. Thank you. Stream never wants to work properly for me. Kitty is he's bugging me. Why can't he be like my other cat, the one over there, and just like sleep quietly in the background and let me put a party hat on him? Thank you. Thank you, Blackened. Thank you. How high is my volume? Higher than usual. I love you a million billion times plus one. I mean plus 1 million. Billion. I was talking to Black and Turtle. I'm sorry to crush your hopes and dreams. Thank you for the happy birthdays. I'm always a good girl. Being sus isn't a bad thing. So I've been like super drowsy these past few days because I signed up for a thing. Well, I got cast in a thing. And it's like they record in the morning, so I had to change my whole sleep schedule. And I'm still not used to it. I'm trying to push through being tired. I was worried I did terribly. Oh, we already recorded like, how many more? I recorded 3 yesterday and 2 today. We're doing a lot of them. I thought I did cringe, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. I just think I need more energy in my voice. I was nervous. Yeah, that was the first one we did. I did 2 more yesterday and I got better each time. The first one, I was like, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just being guided through it, like, say this, say this. It was mostly improv, so, but there was a lot of parts cut out where it's like, they tell me what to say. And I'm like, then we record that and it gets cut out. Yeah, they do a lot of random stories. They like do like a lot of these per day. Like all these different scenarios. The last one we did, like, it got a little bit messed up because I accidentally got kicked from the lobby, and they're like, okay, your character's just dead now. That's it. Because we were in like a weird game and we didn't really understand it, and my character just died, and that was the end of my part in that one. Yeah, my mic is on low, yes it is. Check, 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 check. Mm-hmm. But if I turn up that one, then I need to turn down. Let me see. Well, usually what I do is oh, I have Audacity open still. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, today we did like a wolf thing, and then we did an airport thing. Basically, well, the main point of my character and the other girl's character is, we're crazy fangirls. That's like, there's some other random stuff we do, but the main personality of that character is she's a crazy fangirl of the YouTuber. Thank you for following, I think. Yeah, I'm also getting practice in improving, which I needed for other stuff. Because I wanted to do like a cosplay improv as well. No. Wrong site. And even if it was that site, you gotta pay for that. What? I think I will stick with my my voice acting job and my e-girl job and my playing Roblox job. I wish you could make me a cake. I bet it'd be even better than the one behind me. But you're so far away. I do like cookies. Sometimes Zenny makes peanut butter ones. I also really like, my favorite cookies are shortbread. Didn't he make shortbread peanut butter ones one time? I feel like I remember that. We mixed both together. Or did someone else do that? I don't remember anymore. Now I'm thinking, didn't someone make me cookies when we were meeting at a... I don't remember. I'm like, huh? Oh, I'm not that old. Don't round up my age. I'm already self-conscious of the age I'm actually turning. Don't overestimate my age. I don't age. I am, I've been around for 26 years, but I stopped aging a long time ago. I feel self-conscious because like other content creators are younger than me. I'm like, I feel like I'm not doing stuff fast enough, and I don't know. I was the youngest one, but I aged quickly. Like a few years ago, I was one of the younger ones. Well, most of the people I interact with are older than me, but like sometimes I come across content creators younger than me, and I'm like, why? But I don't age. I'm just gonna look like an anime girl forever. Well, I mean, most people who are successful are older than me. There's like the rare case. A lot of the younger people aren't as popular as me. There's like I'm immortal, okay? My dad kept rounding up my age, like, he would always round it up a year. Like, I think that's why I get so, like, that might be part of why I get so self-conscious that I'm running out of time, because my dad would always be like, oh, you're this old and you haven't done this yet, and it's like, yeah, that might be why. Like, he kept rounding it up a year, too, because he's like... And that was when I was way younger, too. He was acting like I have everything sorted out in my life when I was 19. $18, I think. He rounded my age up to 19. Oh yeah, there were times like when I recently became an adult that they forgot that I was an adult. Well, when I was like at family gatherings, it's like they're like, this table is for the adults, and I'm like, I am. No, the real adults. I don't think they said that, but they made some comment that I don't remember. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a kid forever, but I changed my mind when I got older. Being a kid sucked. Mostly because I had no control and I had to go to school to learn things I didn't care about. What? I don't have more fun the older I get, but getting away from family is when my life peaked. Well, hopefully it doesn't go downhill, but it's been... the years haven't been as good as the first years. Well, I mean, there was COVID, but unfortunately, COVID were some of the best years of my life. That's why it felt like literally anytime like I was doing well, something bad had to happen to cancel it out. To even like make sure, oh, she's having too many good things happening in her life. We have to make this bad thing happen. Last year wasn't. There's a few good moments, but this year has still been iffy, but I think it's getting better. What? No, things going good or bad for me doesn't affect other people. In most cases, at least the people I'm close to, things going good for me means things go good for them. In some certain specific circumstances. Kitty is sitting on my lap. And you were a good thing that happened to me. You were like the one good part of BabsCon. The last day was fine, but that's about it. I haven't gotten any cake yet, but maybe we'll do that. I have cake all the time, so it's not really that ever since I've been able to live on my own, I can just buy whatever I want, so... Like, we ordered cheesecakes a lot. Well, yeah, in the picture. I mean, this is real. This is real, obviously. How did you not go to school? Like, you kind of have to? I don't know how you could possibly get out of school. As much as I wanted to quit, I did leave school early, but my family were not happy about it. I only got away with, well, technically I didn't fully quit school. I still went to, PE and drama and choir class. I just dropped everything else because those were the only things I cared about. Yeah, homeschool is still school. When I was younger, I wanted to be homeschooled. Technically, when I dropped, I started like doing school online, and I preferred that, but I got to work at my own pace. There's a lot of things that sucked about school, but like they piled me. I'm like a slow worker when it comes to anything. I'm a perfectionist. I got better at being less of a perfectionist, and because posting the more content I post, the better. I can't just like be that much of a perfectionist. Yeah, but I didn't talk to anyone anyway, so the only people I talked to were the worst people in my life. Okay, I had a few friends in elementary. That was nice, but we grew apart. Middle to high school kind of sucked. So yeah, the socializing part wasn't really useful to me because I didn't talk to anyone. Like, I was just quiet most of the time. I talked to maybe like, I said like a couple of things to one person every so often. It was that bad. I was that socially anxious. That I really wanted to talk to people, but like I physically couldn't. I was just terrified. But it was really frustrating. The internet helped me socialize more. I still don't really have IRL friends, only internet friends. And that became IRL friends, but a long distance. Well, my internet friends are fine. They were a lot of assholes early on because I was too nice, but I cut those ones out. I've mostly started fresh with most of my online friends because a lot of the earlier ones were not really good friends. There's some people who are fine, but we're more acquaintances. The people who talk to me a lot were they only talk to me because they wanted something from me. Like either a lot of the time a creepy dude who just wants to be with me and then gets mad if he doesn't get what he wants. Some of them are literally still stalking my social media years later. Probably because I'm the best thing that ever happened to them and they screwed it up. Getting to talk to me. I'm probably like I was way too nice to them. There's no way they're gonna meet anyone that nice again. Well, the girls have their problems too. But it's different. It's different with girls. I actually interact with a lot more guys than girls, and the reason is, girls are more quiet and they often get, I've had some issues with girls. They're kind of dramatic. No, I wish I had an easier time interacting with girls. I feel annoyed that I don't, and it's I'm trying really hard to, instead of interacting with all guys, finding more girls to interact with. Also, I looked at my statistics on YouTube, so it's like 50-50 now. It's 50% female, 50% male, but if you click on my stream viewers, it's 100% guys. So the girls are there, they just don't talk. Yeah, the problem is I didn't reach out to people. The only reason I now interact with some girls in my streaming content and my voice acting is because I had to stop being, I had to get over my anxiousness and just send them a message and be like, yeah, you want to work with me? Literally tons and tons of guys offer, but I have to specifically ask girls to help me with my content. And we don't really interact that much outside of that. It's mostly business. Because I'm not sure what to say outside of that. Actually, it's only recently that I've had a high male viewership. My viewership used to be 70% female before I started doing more of my recent content. My more recent content has been attracting more guys, but the comic dubs have been attracting a lot of girls. I don't really interact with a lot of people that often outside of making content. I just don't have anything to say, and I'm busy. There's a select few people I talk to, even the people I talk to the most, there's I don't actually talk to them all the time. I talk to Blacken way more than anyone else. Yeah, I think the reason I have a high female viewership on my YouTube is because I am a girl and that attracts girls, or girls support girls. I mean, that's kind of how most of my favorite YouTubers are girls, but they're mostly music YouTubers, like a Vocaloid singer specifically. They're mostly people I followed. Like, I don't watch YouTube that much, so mostly the people I I followed early on were when I was practicing my singing, and I liked Vocaloid and anime covers, so it's those are mainly the people I watch, though there were also a few male musicians that I followed. In the pony fandom specifically. I do watch random content sometimes, but I don't follow them. I just watch what's suggested. Most of the people I follow now are for networking purposes, people I work with. I mean, sorta, but I'm not like begging for follows. That's weird. Like, I just follow a bunch of content creators, and if they choose to follow back, that's their choice. I hate it when people ask for follows. It's like, you earn that. You don't ask people to follow you. There was one person who literally, they like asked to collab with me, and they literally like said it would help me with my engagement. It's like, you're not even like hiding the fact that you only want to collab with me to use me. Yeah, what sucks though is a lot of people got popular by doing that, like especially in the Vtuber community. There's a problem with that. A lot of people who are popular VTubers, they literally got popular by using people. Yeah, it's just not often talked about. Because they keep networking with more popular people, and then they throw away the people who are less popular, and they just keep doing that and until they get more and more popular. It's like a very common thing that VTubers do, and it kind of sucks because it works. I want to grow, but I'm not gonna throw away the smaller people. Oh no, the VTuber community has a lot of drama behind the scenes, but everyone acts friendly for content. But that's not how people are behind the scenes. There's some genuinely like good people. Like I'm pretty sure like Ironmost is just genuinely a nice person. Yeah, I'm thinking of a specific VTuber, but I think I've name dropped her before, but I'm trying to get over that. Actually multiple, because when I mentioned this one, my other friend I was streaming with mentioned another popular VTuber who did the same thing, so I'm like, this is a very common trend of using people and throwing them away. Yeah, because there was this one VTuber voice actor who, at first they were very friendly towards me. They were like collabing with me and stuff. And I was promoting them because I thought we were friendly and stuff. But then suddenly, as soon as they like got more followers than me, they unfollowed and like, huh? And I've been like mentioning this to other people, and apparently she does this to literally everyone. But on the outside, she seems extremely friendly. But it worked. Like, she's extremely popular now. She has like oh well, I don't check her stats that often because it annoys me. But last time I checked, she had 500,000 followers on Twitter, and has won first place on highest earner on Fansly before. But anyone who doesn't really know her well, she like seems like a super friendly person. But she uses people for clout. You know, I can't, like, people can't speak up about this because it's like, it's not bad enough for it to matter. It's just something that people are allowed to do. Did I get any birthday presents? I guess maybe a few. Yeah, this is the problem with streaming. I end up in an irritated mood a lot, especially when doing the chatting streams, and it like messes up my whole vibe. It's like, yeah, lately, when chat's been more active on chatting streams, I found myself getting irritated by conversations quite often. But I'm trying my best to stay calm. I don't want to make specifics because I don't want anyone to feel bad. helping. You're not helping, okay? It's just specific conversations that made me overthink things. Like triggers, going into things that trigger me. We don't need to talk about it because that's exactly the reason I'm getting irritated being asked that. Made talk about things I don't want to talk about. If you want me to be honest, I don't know if I should, but you're the one who usually triggers me. Okay, there, I said it. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. I don't remember you pissing me off a week ago. What happened? I don't know. I don't remember. I think it's because the conversation got political and that frustrated. It's because you keep pressing me to talk about things I don't want to talk about, and I'm kind of like, I'm kind of an open book with like no filters, so even if I don't want to talk about something, I will. And I will regret it. I don't really have yeah, maybe don't do that. Maybe don't like ask for me to go too deep into things. Maybe we could just drop this whole conversation, please. I should do something else. Wait, is my... Yes. And that ass. What Ben 10 profile picture? Are they talking about someone in chat? Oh yeah, probably. It doesn't show the profile pictures on my screen, but it shows them on YouTube. It's very nice, Rainbow. Okay. I'm just gonna... Check, check. Check. Check, check. Check, check. Check. It's very nice, Rainbow. I think it needs a little perspective. It's very nice, Rainbow. It's very nice, Rainbow. I think it needs a little perspective. It's very nice, Rainbow. I think it needs a... It's very nice, Rainbow. I think it needs a little perspective. The art of representing three-dimensional objects on a two-dimensional surface so as to... The art of representing three-dimensional objects on a two-dimensional surface so as to... It's very nice, Rainbow. I think it needs a little perspective. It's very nice, Rainbow. I think it needs a little perspective. It's very nice, Rainbow. I think it needs a little perspective. Also, back to the question. Did you receive any gifts? Oh, Blacken gave me a gift. A normal gift. Yeah, anyway, back to recording. It's very nice. It's very nice, Rainbow. I think it needs a little perspective. It's very nice, Rainbow. It's very nice, Rainbow. I think it needs a little perspective. The art of representing three-dimensional objects on a two-dimensional surface so as to... The art of representing three-dimensional objects on two-dimensional surface so as to... It's very nice, Rainbow. Kitty, stop. You're making background noise. Oh no, now he thinks that's the way to get my attention. No. Ignore him. Ignore him. Oh no, he's coming. He's coming over. He's on my lap. He's comfing on my lap. It's very nice, Rainbow. I think it needs a little perspective. The art of representing three-dimensional... I'm reading this so many times because I'm... My cat is the neediest cat I've ever met. If you spoil them, they will be needy. Oh, mine can never get enough attention. He doesn't like not being near me 24/7. He won't ever leave me alone. It's very nice, Rainbow. It's very nice, Rainbow. I think it needs a little perspective. It's very nice. It's very nice, Rainbow. I think it needs a little perspective. The art of representing three-dimensional objects on a two-dimensional surface so as to... It's very nice. It's very nice, Rainbow. I think it needs a little perspective. Kitty is rubbing his head against me. He's very distracting. He's on my lap. He keeps rubbing his head against my arm. Nice, Rainbow. I think it needs a little perspective.
Yeah, that's good enough.
It's very nice,
I didn't
Rainbow.
need to do that many
I
takes.
think it needs a little perspective.
I wasn't sure if it was good.
Well, I'm an animal lover, so there's that. Especially cats. Cats were my obsession when I was younger, and they're still my obsession. I'm quiet and patient, so cats like me. I used to be more patient, but I lost my cool a little bit because people got annoying and I had to stop being so calm. I used to be way too chill. Like, someone could be like having a full-blown like anger, throwing well, I'm still like that if it's in person. If it's in person, I just like, I don't say anything because saying nothing is better than provoking them. But I got more confident online. I'll actually talk back to them. And yeah, but I'll talk back to them like one time and then leave because it's not worth my time arguing with them. Actually, I've gotten more confident about that in person too. If someone like says something that really, really offends me, I will absolutely talk back to them. But I'll usually like say one thing and then I'll ditch. Because they're not worth my time. But yeah, I used to be like so bad where literally people were being assholes to me like online and I just didn't care. I didn't react at all, but I think I think honestly that annoyed them. That's why they kept ranting because I would just not react no matter what they said. Arguing is not fun. It's a waste of time. And a waste of energy. A lot of random stuff online I should be just ignoring and working on my content because it's really not worth it. It's a waste of time, but sometimes I can't resist interacting. But I'm better than that. I don't need to give them the time of day. I don't need to reply to them. They already know that I'm better than them. They're acting that way because they're insecure. I don't need to tell them that. They know it on the inside. No, just walking away is honestly better. It puts me in a bad mood. And yeah, most of them, they will not change their mind, so it's like, they're not worth reasoning with. Well, there's no point in expressing my opinion to people who aren't gonna listen to it. No matter what I say. I could go interact with people who actually care. I don't need to waste my time on assholes. There's better people. There's like so many people in the world. There's so many choices of people. I can pick and choose. I didn't when before I felt like I had to please everyone, but I really don't, because like I can't. There will always be people who don't like something about me, so just please the people who you get along with. Just interact with the people who you get along with well. You literally don't have the time to get along with everyone, so choose the ones you want to interact with. A lot of people love drama, like... A lot of people on social media love drama. They love starting fights with everyone. Because it gives them like a power feeling or something. Okay, I'm gonna do a Toadette voice. The most anticlimactic, Bowsette comic. My partner, Zenny, can do a good Toad voice. I haven't voiced Toadette in a while, so, but I'm sure I can still do it.
Hey, Toadette!
Okay, that sounded like Pinkie Pie. I'm getting my voices mixed up. There's too many of them.
Mario!
Yeah, it sounds like it's close to some of my other voices, so it's when I do a lot of voices, it starts to get confusing. This is like an in-between of Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie. Well, I love that kind of stuff when you have like a male character and they turn into a girl. I love that. I love femboys. I love cross-dressing.
Hey, Toadette! Can I try on your super crown? Hey, Toadette! Can I try on your super crown?
Okay.
Of course! Of course, Of course, Your Highness!
Something like that.
Of course, Your Highness!
I'm sorry, Kitty. I'm sorry. I think that upset him.
Of course, Your Highness! Of course, Your Highness! Hey, Toadette, can I try on your super crown? Of course, Your Highness! Of course, Your Highness! Of course, Your Highness! Of course, Your Highness! Neat! Neat! Neat!
Okay, silly.
Neat! 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 Neat!
I'm literally matching her face expression to try and get in character. I look so ridiculous doing this, like, if you actually see my face. That's not my first time I've done it. It's just been a while. Well, for Toadette, it's been a while.
Neat!
It's also been a bit since I last voiced Peach, so.
Neat! 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 Hey, Toadette! Hey, Toadette! Can I try on your super crown? Hey, Toadette! Can I try on your super crown? Of course, Your Highness! Of course, Your Highness!
I'm decent. My mood is like up and down. It has been an hour, so I'm probably gonna go for now. I'm probably gonna come back and play a game with Zenny. If he promised me. He's asleep. He missed 2 of our scheduled streams last week. I want to play something with you too. Okay, bye.